Every weekday morning in 2026, thousands of Metro Vancouver residents begin a familiar ritual. Coffee in hand, headphones on, eyes half open, racing to catch a crowded bus, C-Bus, or SkyTrain toward downtown Vancouver. For commuters living in places like Surrey, Burnaby, or North Vancouver, the commute is more than transportation. It has become a defining part of daily life. In 2026, commuting in Metro Vancouver reflects the city's biggest contradictions, a region celebrated for its beauty, sustainability, and livability, yet increasingly challenged by affordability, congestion, and urban sprawl. Downtown Vancouver remains the economic and cultural center of the Lower Mainland, but many workers and students can no longer afford to live near it, as housing prices continue to push people outward into suburban municipalities. Commute times continue to grow. According to reporting on regional congestion, Vancouver remains one of Canada's slowest moving urban areas during rush hour, with 10 kilometers of travel often taking over 35 minutes during evening traffic. For residents of Surrey, the commute can feel like a second job. Many wake up before sunrise to catch the Expo line from stations like King George or Surrey Central. Social media pages and Reddit discussions are filled with commuters joking that they know every SkyTrain announcement by heart. One Reddit user described the commute as easy until the ride home, while another said spending nearly 3 hours a day in transit had become normal. The growth of Surrey has transformed it into a major urban center itself. Yet downtown Vancouver still attracts workers in finance, hospitality, tech, education, and government. This has created an enormous daily movement of people across the Fraser River and into the urban core. Burnaby commuters face a different experience. Because of Burnaby's location between Vancouver and the eastern suburbs, it functions almost like Metro Vancouver's transportation crossroads. SkyTrain stations such as Metrotown, Brentwood, and Lougheed are constantly packed with students, office workers, and shoppers moving between cities. Burnaby residents often experience shorter commute times than Surrey residents, but they also face overcrowded transit systems and increasingly expensive housing near rapid transit stations. TransLink acknowledged these pressures in 2026 by expanding bus services across dozens of Metro Vancouver routes, especially in Vancouver and Burnaby. Meanwhile, commuters from North Vancouver experience one of the region's most unique transportation patterns. The Ironworkers Memorial Bridge and Lionsgate Bridge remain major bottlenecks during rush hour, often turning short distances into hour-long drives. Many North Shore residents rely on the C-Bus, rapid bus lines, or bridge crossings to reach downtown. In 2026, transportation discussions intensified after announcements about future bus rapid transit expansions connecting the North Shore more directly with Burnaby and Metrotown. On social media, memes about bridge traffic ruining plans again have practically become a local genre of Vancouver humor. Yet despite frustrations, commuting has also created its own strange culture. SkyTrain etiquette debates dominate TikTok comment sections and Reddit threads. Vancouver transit pages on Instagram regularly post crowded platform videos, transit updates, and relatable commuter memes that gain thousands of interactions. Some commuters romanticize the experience through day-in-the-life vlogs filmed during rainy morning train rides. Others use the commute as personal time for podcasts, studying, gaming, or decompressing before work. Scholarly research on commuting consistently shows that long commute times are linked to increased stress, reduced sleep, lower life satisfaction, and mental exhaustion. Urban studies researchers have also noted that housing affordability crises often push lower and middle-income workers farther from city centers, increasing dependency on regional transit systems. Vancouver's situation mirrors this global urban trend. The city's housing market has effectively transformed commuting from an inconvenience into a structural reality of economic survival. At the same time, public transit remains one of Metro Vancouver's strongest advantages compared to many North American cities. TransLink reported continued ridership growth into 2025 and 2026, with transit usage increasing faster than driving in many parts of the region. Major projects like the Surrey-Langley SkyTrain extension are being promoted as long-term solutions that could shorten commute times and improve regional connectivity. Additional bus lane expansions and service improvements across Vancouver, Burnaby, and surrounding municipalities also reflect growing recognition that the region's future depends heavily on transit investment. Still, the reality for many commuters in 2026 remains exhausting. Whether it is waiting for a delayed R5 bus in Burnaby, standing shoulder to shoulder on the Expo line from Surrey, or staring at bridge traffic from North Vancouver, commuting has become one of the defining emotional experiences of modern Vancouver life. It shapes where people live, how they socialize, how much sleep they get, and even how they imagine their future in the city. For many residents, the commute is no longer just the journey to work. In Vancouver, it has become a symbol of the city itself. Ambitious, crowded, beautiful, expensive, and constantly moving.